Let me tell you, I have a shower vibes. I'm not a shower. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a shower, but I have a shower vibes. In case you don't know what it is, forget about it. Bye. No, not God, Jesus. Jesus. I like to have dinner with it. I have a lot of questions. I have a whole lot of questions. Like when the nurse slapped Eve when she was going to eat that fruit. Because all these things that women are going through would not have been happening if she just had sense. Simple sense.
That's what you have to ask God.
Well, and Jesus, she is the Son of God. He's supposed to know. That's why I need to make pride in me, but it's just me respecting myself.
Wow. But sometimes I do think a level of pride is good in life. Like
a level of pride is good in life, but you know, the generation these days, they always feel like when a woman has pride, it's not supposed to be. You know, she's a feminist, exactly. It targets feminism, every small thing, feminist.
Okay, Miss Kirsteen, I have some short questions for you. It's just question and answer session like that, so you don't need to struggle too much in this, right?
Sure.
The first one is like, what are you not very good at?
Well, I'm not good at forcing communication. Okay, so if I'm trying to communicate with you and you're not reciprocating it, I back off. I don't know how to push people to do what they don't want to do, and I like things being mutual. Very much.
That's good. Like every morning you wake up, like what does a morning student look like?
Well, I'm not really a routine person, but let's say I wake up in the morning, I say a prayer. I know a lot of people say it's not true, but okay. So I wake up in the morning, I do say a prayer, and I look for food.
Okay, if I
Food
may
makes
ask,
my day.
what time do you wake up in India?
When I have to go to college, I wake up at 6. But when I don't have to go to college, I start around 11 or 12.
Okay.
Yes.
It's like most people here. What makes you feel inspired or motivated every day you wake up?
My mom. Also my family, you know. So I grew up from a home whereby, you know, mommy was really, really there doing a whole lot. So all I just want to do is to give her the life that she gave us. I just want to give her that life. I want to retire. I want to make her just live a good life. And every day I wake up, I just feel like, first of all, I don't want to struggle the way she did. Okay, and I also want her to stop struggling. So just those two things make me very active every day. Just that.
Wow, that is nice. So, like, what's that one thing that many may be surprised to know about you?
I'm a very, very playful person.
Right.
Very playful. But if you see me outside, let me show you. This is my face. See me outside, I am me.
Yes, right?
Yes, nobody knows. Nah, anybody that sees me tells me, I thought you don't talk. Me, don't talk. For where I talk.
Well, I can see it. Yeah, that is good. If you are going to live in a desert or an island, but you have to choose one out of the two, which one will you go with?
Food.
No, I mean like if you are to live in a desert or on an island.
A desert.
A desert or island.
Or an island.
Yeah.
Where would I choose? I choose an island.
Right.
I don't know, it's just
And
beautiful.
then if you are to the island, what particular single commodity would you choose to go with?
Food.
Eh?
Food is life. Food is pleasure.
So
food
you
is
mean
enjoyment. Food is happiness.
you can't make one day without eating food, right?
Am I Jesus? I don't understand.
So you mean,
How?
so you mean for you there's never time for fasting?
You're Christian, right?
No, I do fast. But our fasting is it 24 hours? No, now. We fast like from 6 to 6 how many hours a day?
24 hours, yes.
But even if we start fasting by 6, I will try to eat by 5. And then we start it by 6.
Okay, let's move on. So, what keeps you up at night, what you be doing apart from your studies? What keeps you up?
Studies never keep me up at night, but the thought about my future always keeps me up at night. You know, the thought about not making mistakes, not making the same mistakes that I have seen. You know, there are some mistakes that you see in life, and you tell yourself, I'm not gonna make that mistake, but then end up making that same mistake. So most times when I just lay down on my bed and, you know, look at it. It's only a ceiling that is there anyway, and just look there. The only thing I think about is what mistakes have I made, and how do I eradicate them? How do I move on with my life and make it way better? You know, you don't regret mistakes, but you learn from them. That's what I do.
Okay. So, what's the biggest fear?
My biggest fear is not to be successful in life. God knows, I really gotta be successful. We have to make that moolah, baby.
Like something you think is true, but nobody agrees with you about it.
Well, people agree with this. I wouldn't say no one agrees, but for me, your mental health and your peace of mind is number one priority. Nothing else comes before that. Nothing else. That's what I do.
If you could have a dinner with any three people like in your life, dead or alive, who could those three people be?
Okay. Let's start from the first one that is dead. God. No, not God, Jesus. Jesus. I like to have dinner with him. I have a lot of questions. I have a whole lot of questions. Like why did not slap Eve when she was going to eat that fruit? Because all these things that women are going through would not have been happening if she just had sense. Simple sense.
That's what you have to ask God.
And Jesus, she is the Son of God. He's supposed to know. That's why I need to meet him. And a lot of other things, you know, like asking for forgiveness for my sinful lifestyle. I know I've seen a lot. And also, second person, my mom. I miss her a lot. I miss her so much. I'm not really one for celebrities. If I have dinner with them, what will they do with my life? Eat food and go home.
Then the last
Waste
one.
of time. The last person, Eric War. Eric War is a man who he's the highest network marketer in the world presently, and he's devoted in improving people's life. Like there is literally no one he meets that he doesn't do something for. Let me I need money in this life, so I need somebody to improve my life. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So, what was the last thing that you searched in Google?
Okay.
That is interesting one, right?
I could have, yes, it's very interesting though, but because my mother might see this video, I will not say what I said. So let me see if I can tell you the second one. So because I'm a medical student and I had exams just today in the morning, so I was searching about pulse rates and all that. I know I'm in final year and I'm searching pulse rates. It's not my fault. Sorry.
So, what was your first job, if you had any, like any kind of job, any kind of work that you did before, maybe after high school, after anything?
I was a model. When I came out from high school, I became a model. I was into runway.
So I hope after here you're going to model for us, right? Before we leave this.
Definitely, that would be great.
You give me money. They were paying me. We give me money. If you don't give me money, give me food.
Food. Definitely will give you food.
That's it. Thank you.
That's great. So, what do your parents do not know about you?
Our lives. Okay, so my parents, my parents don't know me much because we've not really been so close. I mean, my mom has been close, but not that much to be able to know me. But I'd say what she doesn't really know is that I am a super soft-hearted person, which I don't show that I am to them.
I thought
You that will not, that your will kill you.
thought she was going to say that maybe being a shower. I don't know.
What do you mean? Let me tell you, I have a shower vibes. I'm not a shower. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a shower, but I have a shower vibes. In case you don't know what it is, forget about it. Bye.
What do people misunderstand you most? Like,
Well, people always feel like I don't like to relate. I love to relate, but I also love my respect very much. My respect is my number one priority. Oh God, I have been disrespected in this life. But my respect right now is my number one priority. And when I once I sense that it is not, I don't mean the person has disrespected. I mean, when I sense it coming, I'm still sensing. Gone. I disappeared from that environment, and people don't really get that. They feel like it's feeling, I have this level of pride in me, but it's just me respecting myself.
But sometimes I do think level of pride is good in life. Like,
A level of pride is good in life, but you know, the generation these days, they always feel like when a woman has pride, it's not supposed to be. You know, she's a feminist, exactly.
Yeah.
It targets feminism, every small thing, feminism. I dear, tell them. But for me, mine, I call it self-respect. People call it pride or feminism, but I call it self-respect, and that is what I cannot lose.
Thank you.
Thank you.